What is up, guys and girls? Hurricane Liz here. In this video, I go behind the scenes of a Walmart store and what that store does in total sales in the first 6 months, and more or less how it goes for the first 6 months, month to month. So you guys are going to see a lot of what goes into that, as well as what determines the scalability of the account, all that and a heck of a lot more. So I'm super fired up for this video. I hope you're fired up. Let's do this. Okay, so in this video, we're going to talk about the progress of a Walmart store over the course of 6 months. So I'm going to jump into it right here. This is the back end. I do want to remind you, while I'm pulling out the last year to show you what the total sales are, if you want to talk about how to get a completely automated store for yourself from A to Z, then my email is below, so reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to jump on a call with you. But first, let's take a look at the grand total for the entire first year. This was the end of 2021, so 2021, blah, blah, blah. All of 2022. This is the entire year up till September something of 2022. And here is the grand total. Now, if we want to break this down month to month, we saw that we made over $1 million in an entire year. But what did we make in the first month? Now, I want to remind you, month 1 through about 4, the amount you can make can be anywhere between 5 and 10K. This one pulled out of there with 13K in month 1. Now, if we take a look at month 2, you'll see that there should, and in some cases there won't be, it'll be about the same, but there should be a gradual uptick in the total amount of sales. And I promise I'll be short and sweet on the rest of this video so you guys can see. I'm obviously playing around with the camera. I still haven't fixed my camera. I'm just lazy. Second 30 days, here's a grand total, $23,000. So it's a little bit above what we predicted. We said it max would be like 20K, but it's a little bit more than that. Now, if we take a look at the third month, you're going to notice it'll be on or about the same amount. The third month is also a warm-up month. And in the third month, this store did $19,000. Again, very much in line. Now, in the fourth month, which you're going to see here shortly, either you'll see a steady same thing or a slight increase. On this particular store, though, it happened to boom. So you're going to see a pretty significant increase in the total amount of revenue that happened on this particular store. And I know a lot of you might say of the previous months, oh, Liz, that was good because it was Christmas. That's why it was so good. No. Guess what? This is after Christmas. This is January. This is when shit should slow down, but guess what happened? No, this thing took off like a rocket ship to Mars. Now let's look at month number, I think we'll be on 5. I almost lost track. Yes, I can count. No, I'm not drinking. This is month 5, $56,000 in total sales. As you can see, still gradually showing an increase in the total amount of revenue. Now let's look at the 6th and final month, and then we'll conclude with showing the 6 months. I promise you, short and sweet. Month 6, $65,000 in total sales. And again, doing a lot of the same things that we were doing in the months before. Now you might wonder, why did the store explode like that? Well, a lot of it depends upon how much available credit the client has. In this case, this client had a pretty decent amount of money, so the scalability of the store is pretty good. And you really start to see the scalability, the ability to scale on this particular stores in month 5, 6, and so forth. So right now we're going to take a look at what this store did in total in 6 months. And let's have a quick look to see what the total was for the first 6 months of the store's existence. That totals just under $250,000. But as you already know, the last year it did $1 million. So a significant increase in the store sales after a while. And that's pretty much a wrap for this video. So again, if you want to talk more about how you can get one of these stores for yourself, my email is below, or how you can do it yourself. But other than that, put your questions and comments below. I always personally answer those, and I'll see you guys next time.